And we're live.
We're live. Good morning, everybody, from the AngelLike headquarters in San Francisco. We're live with two of our best performing teams from our this year's HACKcelerator. To give you guys a little context, this is a weekly live session that we're doing every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Be sure to tune in because we will showcase the latest technology here from our HACKcelerator badge. And it's a lot of fun. We accelerated 50 teams from all over the world that we sourced from our international hackathon competition that we had earlier this year, and now we narrowed it down to 22 final teams that will be flying to Silicon Valley on October 29th to pitch to our broad audience of investors. It's going to be a huge event. It's going to be held at the Bravo Theater here in San Francisco, and we have representatives from Y Combinator, Techstars, 500 Startups, Space Ventures, and many more coming to check out the latest technology here. So be sure to tune in every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Also follow us on Twitter at AngelHack and use the hashtag HACKcelerator15 to ask us any questions that you guys might have for our teams here from our HACKcelerator. But without any further ado, I would like to intro the two participating teams today. Team 1 is MutualFarm from Kochi, and Team 2 is Chestream from Delhi in India. So welcome, everybody. Hey, MutualFarm, do you guys want to give us a quick 30 seconds elevator pitch to introduce yourself?
Yeah, definitely. So what we do is, for we invest in a farmland where any investor who are interested in the agriculture can invest in a farmland and reap the benefit from it. For example, we put a crop on our site. We also put the amount to be raised, just like crowdfunding, but we crowdfund agriculture.
Crowdfunding for agriculture, awesome. I think this is something that has never been around before. How did you guys come up with this idea?
In India, there is too much farmer suicide. So, as a startup, we know means how much struggle we go through to collect money, collect investment, and all that. So, we know how people like us struggle. Means so, just imagine what farmers struggle. So, we thought that why can't we help farmer like we help the fellow entrepreneurs through crowdfunding? Why can't we help farmers through crowdfunding? So, we came up with this idea.
Awesome, cool. Well, a big round of applause for a MutualFarm from Kochi. Chestream from Delhi, do you guys want to intro yourself really quick and give us a little 30-second pitch of what you guys are up to?
Yeah, sure. So Chestream in one sentence is the pulse of the internet. We curate videos around particular topics in channels, and these channel around news and any viral event that is going on in the world at the moment. So the ideal use case is you just open the app and you'll get updated with whatever is happening in the world at the moment. And our vision for the future is that we believe that video streams are the best way to organize and push content for media channels, for brands, or for anyone who is publishing content. They should be doing it in video format because that is the way the future is going to be. And we are trying to bridge that gap between now and that future scenario in which everyone is doing it. So that's the idea.
Wow, awesome. So how did you come up with this idea? Was that a specific problem that you wanted to solve, or did you took a look at like Snapchat and Meerkat and all those apps and you found something was missing?
Yeah, so basically we started with something slightly different. We wanted to make a sort of public TV for ourselves that we could upload videos to and watch it as a community, because we as friends, as college students, we watched a lot of videos. So we wanted a platform where we could have like free discussions on these videos and a TV sort of format to watch them in. And then we sort of pivoted to this different idea that what we were building could be really useful for media companies to organize and push content. And so we learned through the way, and we analyzed the user feedback, and we pivoted onto this different pivot.
Awesome. Thanks so much for the intros, guys. To everybody who just joined, so we have Team MutualFarm from Kochi and Team Chestream from Delhi on our weekly HACKcelerator on air session where we showcase the latest technology coming out of our HACKcelerator this year. Our program created $28 million of value in the last couple of years, and our graduates have gone to Y Combinator, 500 startups, Techstars, and got funding from a bunch of investors. We are just prepping for Global Demo Day end of October, where we fly our best performing teams to Silicon Valley, and both MutualFarm from Kochi and Chestream from Delhi are part of our this year's batch that will be pitching on October 29th. So thank you again. Thanks for all the intros. Team MutualFarm. So after you just explained how you came up with this idea, can you tell me a little bit more why you guys are the right folks to execute on this? Reason why I'm asking is, like it's always when you found a company, it's so important that you have a team that can actually execute on the ideas. So the idea is way more important than the team is way more important than the actual idea. So why are you guys the right people to make this happen?
First of all, we all come from a farmer background, so we know what kind of struggle the farmers go through. So we have an interaction, we know how the farming works, and we have a little background about that. And our software background is also pretty good. Means you have seen our site, means design is good, backend is good. So based upon that, we think that we can execute this project and scale it pretty high. So that's what we are planning.
Awesome, cool. And I'm sure you guys bring the right network to actually scale this up, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Right now, we are talking with an investor who is interested in our project, and he has really been a good mentor to us. Means he has told us many points and many things that has been really valuable to us. So there are many people who are showing interest, and whoever farmers we have talked to, this they all tell the same problem. Like whenever we go to take the loan, and whenever we try to get financial assistance, they don't get. So if you people try to invest in a farmland, then we can get the money and also reap the benefit from it, and also the investor can get the benefit, because in India people don't really trust in agriculture. Means after independence, the GDP from agriculture was way more than 25%, and now it's something around 14%. So there is little bit problem over there. So we are trying to solve that problem. We are trying to bring people can live without food, right? So we are trying to bring that up, bring the GDP up, because even if we are trying to contribute as much as possible to the Indian GDP through farming. So, and for the question you asked, we have a solid software background. Alan over here, he has a PHP. He has a strong PHP. Akhil has a strong backend. Myself is a designer, and Mahesh, who's not here with us right now, he's really good in business marketing skills. So.
Awesome, perfect. Well, yeah, it's again, I can just always iterate. The team is the most important asset to any kind of company that is, trying to start a new startup or branch out internationally. And I'm really happy with how complementary your skill sets are here and how much expertise you guys bring to the table. So that's awesome. Hey, Sora from Chestream, do you want to tell us a little bit more about your team? Your skill set, your background, and why you are the right person to actually execute on this and scale this up to an international important startup.
Yeah, definitely. So before actually working on Chestream, the whole team, we as a team were attending like various hackathons in New Delhi area and working on cool and exciting ideas. Most of these ideas were around video streaming and stuff like that, because like that is something like we're really passionate about, creating stuff out of videos. And I myself have I am a backend developer. I have done this video streaming compression things a lot of time. So I've been doing this for even at the previous startup which I was at. I was doing this thing. One of my guys, one of our team members, Lavanya and Umer, they're like kick-ass Android developers who have actually written some really cool code around Android streaming videos on Android devices, and Naman, the 4 team member, is a really great UI developer. So why we are fit for this idea is because after experimenting a lot along these ideas and this video space, we learned a lot of things, and we kind of figured out like what is lacking in this space right now in terms of video apps popping up, Snapchat and Facebook videos and all these. So we thought let's hack on it and let's take this forward.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Saurav. This is great. So is all like, did you guys know each other before? Have you guys been friends before, or?
Yeah,
okay,
so we are all in the same college since we joined. So we right from the beginning of the college, we have been going to hackathons together and like working on our own projects, group projects together, and doing all sorts of things together. We have a group in our college called Team OSC, which is like a group of hackers working on cool shit all the time. And we were one of the founder members of this group. So that kind of like group grew from a couple of us guys to a lot of people now. So talking about Shreya, we have been working together for some time now.
Awesome. And hey, I heard you're not in college anymore. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, so I dropped out of college 5 months ago to work on Chestream full time, and
Bravo.
because but apart from the academics, like I'm connected with everything in college, like network of students and all the awesome thing college has. So yeah, it's going great so far.
That's awesome. Everybody out there, I just want to emphasize, how passionate about our founders are here in our HACKcelerator this year. They actually quit their day jobs and full-time engagements as students to full-time pursue their idea and startup ideas. So it's been an amazing journey so far. We are in week 9 out of a 12-week program where we accelerate companies from concept stage to a minimum viable product with early traction. And both of the teams that are here on our Hangout on air today, MutualFarm from Koshi and Chestream from Daily, already do have some traction in week 9, which is amazing. Speaking of traction, MutualFarm, do you guys want to tell us a little bit about what your feedback has been so far? How many people did you talk to? How many people on the platform, etc.?
Feedback has been really nice. Means we have talked to many people, especially in our circle. Means in our college, we have talked to some guys, and with our friends. Then some hackathon we have attended. So over there, we have talked to many people. They say that the idea is really cool, and if you can implement, then it would be awesome. Then in survey also, we got many really good feedback how to improve the site and how to make it really awesome. For example, while talking to some of the friends, they told us that it would be good to implement the survey and all that stuff for means analytics and all that, and that's. Then we have talked to the farmers, 3 farmers. One is under our portal right now, and 2 more farmers. They told that if they get money, means if we are interested, if we invest in their farm, then they would be really interested. And now we are trying to get those 2 people also under our portal. And we are trying to talk to investors on our farmland. Simultaneously, we are talking investors to invest in MutualFarm also. We have an investor. We are talking with an investor right now. So that's
Awesome. So yeah, crowdfunding for agriculture. I think that's nothing that I've seen before. But are there any competitors in your space? Is there anybody that you see as a potential threat?
not really.
No competitors whatsoever.
It's like normally
They're that good. They got no competition.
quite risky process. There's a lot of thing.
Because we don't have anything to do the background check on. Means, for example, if we are starting a social networking site, we can look into what Facebook did, how Facebook grew, and if we are starting a taxi business, then we can look into Uber and all that stuff. but we don't have something to look up. We can look up on means Kickstarter and Git and all that stuff, but not related to agriculture background. So
even one of our members is in Bangalore right now to consult a CA, because even they don't know how to implement this idea, how to go through these income tax procedures.
so we have to
Almost a week. He's in there for almost a week now.
Awesome, awesome. That's great. Well, first mover advantage in India, and it seems like everywhere else in the world. So I'm really excited to see this crowdfunding platform for agriculture grow. Especially, I mean, even here in California, agriculture has such a large, share of the whole industries here. It's actually, I believe it's actually more than Hollywood and Silicon Valley combined. So agriculture is still huge in most parts of the world. And really excited to see you guys flying over here and pitch to our audience of investors and see what they think about the solution. Hey Sora from Chestream, do you want to tell us a little bit more about your traction right now? I mean, I remember from very early on we've been talking about users, numbers, user acquisition techniques, growth rate, and I think especially for you guys being a very consumer-focused application, you definitely have to have those metrics, and you have to have solid metrics. Can you give everybody on this Hangout on Air a little rundown of where you guys are at right now?
So right now we have seen, like, on the number of downloads, we have seen 350 downloads in our app right now, and out of which we are seeing right now, in terms of daily active users, we are seeing right now 40 to 50 daily active users. This fluctuates, sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 40. And in terms of weekly active users, we have around 100 weekly active users right now. So right now we're doing a lot of things to just keep these numbers stable. That is the first most priority. Then the second most priority is to, like, keep on increasing them. So once whenever we release a new video around a viral news or viral event, and we see a quick spike in those numbers, and then they kind of stabilize in the low. So we're trying to figure out what is the thing that people want to watch. So one thing we have learned right now is that we started off with a lot of things. We'll make videos around events, we'll make videos around news, we'll make videos around people, we'll make videos out of already existing YouTube channels. But what we learned was that people just wanted to see fresh content. People wanted to see something that wasn't available anywhere else on the internet. So we said, like, we'll focus on that, and we'll just focus on the content that has been created within the past 24 hours on the internet, and we'll create our own videos around it and push it through our app. So we even launched our YouTube channel to sort of maximize the reach, so as that we are not limited by just an Android app, because we want a lot of people to know that we are, like, disrupting this space. So yeah, in terms of talking to users and experimentation, yes, we have done a lot of research on this. In the first version of the app, we released it really quick, and then we talked to a lot of people who were using it, and then we learned a lot of key insights as to what they are using it for and whether it is viable or not. And then we made a quick decision to change it in a slight pivot because of analyzing the data. But right now we're talking with companies and partnering with companies so that their data is available on our app as a channel, as a video channel. So right now the focus is on, like, making these partnerships happen. So, like, we already partner with two companies, 2 Indian startups, and talking to 4 right now. So the idea behind this is to maximize our reach, so that even the people who are using these apps, these third-party apps, they can follow the best content on these apps through the Chestream app. So, for example, there's this company in New Delhi which did a huge Series A round last month, 500 million. It's called Insta Lively. So what they do is they just create live stream of events. So we partner with them, and now we are soon going to have a channel for Insta Lively in our app, showcasing the best content pushing out of Insta Lively. You can just consume all that content through the Chestream app. So it's a mutual partnership that we are looking. So we plan to make more of these partnerships and just play the horizontal game right now.
Awesome, cool. Thank you so much for this detailed update. One more question in that context before we move on to another question, Saurav. What's your strategy for acquiring more users?
Yes, good question. So the strategy is to just making these partnerships happen, because I think these partnerships are going to bring a lot of users. First is that. Then the second is like we're using Twitter in a very innovative fashion. So what we have done is we have deployed a bot on Twitter. What it does is it follows all the people who are using Meerkat and Periscope apps and viewing these streams. So it kind of figures out like who all is uh, active video watcher or video streamer on Meerkat and Periscopes, and the bot kind of follows them through the Chestream Twitter account. So the idea here is letting people know that there is something like Chestream which is emerging from from the ground, and they can use it in similar ways that they use Meerkat and Periscope, but the content is like completely organized on Chestream. So Twitter, we are using it as a like growth hacking. We're doing lots of growth hacking experiments on Twitter. And the second is celebrity partnerships. So we have already partnered with a celebrity called Bhuvan Bam, which is a university student based in Delhi. Huge fan following. Like he has like 100,000 fans on Facebook, and each of his posts gets like reach of 1.8K or more than that. So we are partnered with this guy, and we're trying to figure out a way to get all his audience to watch all his videos through our app, which is sort of tough because he doesn't want it right now, such kind of exclusive partnership. But we're slowly moving in that way, and the plan is to partner with more and more celebrities who want to engage in real time with their audience in a platform like that is like Chestream, where you can engage with the audience in real time and have a great discussion on content.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Saurav. It looks like you have a really solid plan of how to acquire more users, and I really like how innovative you use Twitter and other platforms, to actually growth hack your service. And for everybody out there, just to give you guys a little context, we are on our HACKcelerator 15 on air session, where we showcase 2 of our startups every week, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We are a performance-based accelerator focusing on hackathon projects, and in our 12-week mentorship-driven program, we push them from concept stage to a viable startup with early traction. Right now we're in week 9 and getting super excited for our global demo day on October 29th, where 22 teams will be pitching here in Silicon Valley to our top-notch judging panel of very well-known accelerators and investors. We have on board Y Combinator, 500 Startups, Techstars, Base Ventures, amongst a few others. So it's going to be really exciting, and we do this every week. So be sure to always tune in. Wednesday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Follow us on Twitter at AngelHack and tweet questions using hashtag HACKcelerator15. We will then dive deep into the questions and make sure they will all get answered. But moving on, I'd like to give it back to MutualFarm from Kochi.
Yeah.
Hey guys, would you mind telling us a little bit more about possible monetization streams? As you guys are a double-sided marketplace, are you looking to monetize only on the supply side or also on the demand side?
We are trying to monetize on both. For example, our main income would be from from the investors and also from the farmer. For example, after we invest on the crop and we get the profit from the crop, we give 60% to the farmer and 9 to 18 or 20% to the investor. Because in India, there's a law that you can't give more than 20% interest or profit to the investor. So we are stuck with that. But if we were starting willing to give more, something around 30%, which is pretty high, and we were sure that many investors would have come if it was 30%. But right now it's we are targeting to 10 to 20%, which is also pretty high. That's one thing. Then apart from that, we are trying to take a percent of commission from both the parties. For example, 2% profit from this and something around 7% profit from the investors. And we are after in our first phase we are trying to establish this crowdfunding. Then after in second or third stage, what we do is we start an e-commerce site or a supply chain.
It's not more than, it's not just e-commerce. We will be having our own channel to sell our own products.
Own products.
Awesome. So can you explain me a little bit more why do you keep the return of investment for investors so high? I mean, in the venture capital space, the ROI is definitely a little lower. Is it so competitive in India, or what is the reason why you give them so much kickback on their actual investment?
Because first of all, in India, people don't invest that much in this kind of stuff. For example, we saw there's an Indian Kickstarter equivalent, Keto. They got something around 5 crores rupees in investment. So then there is Wishberry.in and all that stuff. They got something around 50 crores. The problem is that they don't get returns. So what we are trying over here is to grab more investors to our portal. So when the obviously if you get 15 to 20% returns on your investment, you will invest in our farm instead of mutual funds or instead on deposit on bank. So there's pretty good circulation of cash over there. So,
okay, I like that. You guys must have done a lot of research and validation prior to setting this business model. How did you guys do that?
There was pretty much. This is a seventh iteration to be precise. Means first there was one, then second. Because we came to know a lot about the India. Starting in initial stages, we didn't know anything about the law. So slowly, we keep on learning the Indian law, and then we started learning the mutual fund market, then investor market, bank laws. Then after that, we pretty much came to this conclusion that you can't give more than 20%. So we are trying to give something around 9 to 20% of this what we say interest return. So after iterating a lot, we came to this conclusion and lots of research.
Oh, I bet. 100%. Cool.
I love you guys'
I
idea,
would
by the
like
way.
to bring it back to Chestream from Delhi. How are you guys planning on making money?
So we have two points planned to make money. Very simple. The first one is to put ads between video streams. So we have channels which have videos created in them. So we plan to add ads in them between videos, related ads. So that is one way to monetize. Pretty straightforward. The second way is to have sponsor channels within the app. So if someone is organizing a huge event, so we go to them, we say, okay, you have this event, great. We'll make a channel of your event. We'll publish all the best content which is happening at your event in our app. You will drive online audience to your offline event through this, and your channel will be sponsored prior to the event to like generate that traffic, offline traffic, and during the event. So that is the second part, sponsored channels for events or any brand or company who wants to have them.
I think especially the second portion here of the monetization strategy is super interesting, because that way you don't only close strategic partnerships with potential people that you can make more business with, but you also sign up more users on the platform and retain them, right? Because
Yes,
they will
exactly.
obviously have an interest in promoting this at their local event.
Yes.
Such a smart technique.
I
This is
totally
actually
agree,
why
man.
you guys are one of the reasons of being in the finalists here. But sorry, did anybody else on the call have a question or a comment?
Oh no, I was just saying I totally agree with you. I think focusing in on strategic partnerships and on influencers, like you were mentioning, you had celebrities coming in on your application. I think that's a great approach.
Yeah, for sure. I can totally agree. And you know, like just to give everybody out there a little bit more context again, so we are in week 9 out of our 12-week program, and the way our program is structured, it works like this: the first 4 weeks we have teams focusing on entirely building out their MVP. Then they have 2 weeks to get feedback from all kinds of business stakeholders, early users, etc., pp. Iterate the products, and then go live after 8 weeks. So we expected everybody to be live after week 8 before we then went ahead and chose the finalists. But on top of that, it's really about a lot of user acquisition, a lot of getting feedback from all kinds of people and figuring out like how can we actually monetize. Even though the monetization strategy is not the most important thing that investors look at, it's definitely something that you have to think about very early on. And I'm super happy that all of our teams in our batch this time around really took this advice and really try to figure out, okay, how can we make money? How can we close strategic partnerships? And we have teams working with huge technology giants such as Emirates Airlines or Microsoft, and they already closed strategic partnerships for launch. And in this specific case from Chestream, where they have celebrity endorsement, or MutualFarm, where they have already inbound interest from both investors and farmers on the demand, respectively, supply side. I think it's very amazing to see how much progress you can actually make within 9 weeks from a hackathon project to a viable startup. So make sure to tune in every Wednesday here live from the AngelLike headquarters on our HACKcelerator 15 on air, where we showcase 2 of our teams that will be pitching on Global Demo Day on October 29th. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at AngelHack and tweet all the questions using our official hashtag HACKcelerator15, and we are more than happy to answer them. But cool, guys. Well, first of all, again, congratulations on the progress here. I think this is great. I think everybody of you guys have been working very hard, and now it finally pays off, where we officially invite you to fly up to Silicon Valley and hang out with us for a week, where we give you very intense pitch training and then have you pitch to our broad audience of investors. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit more about your experience at the hackathon, because as mentioned, you guys are both winners of our AngelHack AH8 series. MutualFarm, what was your experience at the hackathon like? And how did you guys did you guys have the idea before? Did you guys just met at the hackathon, like started to pursuing it? Even though, I know you guys knew each other before a little bit, but
Yeah.
how was the hackathon?
Hackathon was good actually. We had an idea. To be precise, we had an idea like a week before, not a week before, 2 to 3 days before only we had the idea what we were doing. But we started on the idea a day before, means what we are doing, how we are doing, and all that stuff. The hackathon was pretty awesome. We interacted with many people, and the judge panel was pretty cool. The people really helped us over there. Means they told us what is possible, what is not possible, how to do this things, many features, how this would work, especially from the HP. HP people were really good. They told HP Haven on Demand how to use, how to implement. You should use those. Then it was really cool.
Even the food was very nice.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How many hours did you sleep?
None, zero.
None at all?
No,
That's
8
what
hours
takes to
straight
win?
up.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Hustle. So both of you guys, Aki, what about you?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was good experience actually. 2 days without sleep was pretty pumped at last.
2 days?
Yeah, 2 days. From
Dude,
the
you're
morning
crazy,
until
man.
next day evening. Yeah, even the previous night we have to spend a little time to just get the idea into a better plan. So that night was also out. The next morning we went to the event. The whole day, the whole night, and the next full day was up. So it's around
So
48 hours continuous.
when you finally got to sleep, did you like fall asleep for like a week?
No, not really. We actually usually we are like this. We just stay up night, stay up late for. It was just kind of a usual thing for us. Not much of new. It wasn't a new thing anyway. We were pretty used to this kind of staying up all night, staying up all day. Then again,
Nice. You guys are
was used.
intense, man. I love the dedication.
Thank you.
That's awesome. How did it feel when you guys won the hackathon? Did you guys expect to win, or were you like super confident, or were you just like, oh, I don't know what's happening, and you were like
No.
super surprised? How did that work out?
No, hell no. We were not sure about that, but by the end of second day, we was pretty sure at least we will get into the first three. That was sure from our side. Because most of the projects they were not completely implemented as they were planning to. So, but yeah, we had a chance anyway. And when finally we saw our name announced there, actually it was pretty exciting for us. Actually, winning was not anything that we expected, but it was good when we heard our name in the winning as first.
Awesome, cool. Yeah, I bet. Like, I would get super pumped when I was, coding for 24 hours straight without any sleep, and then get called out as the winner there, and then actually get the chance to pursue this project more or less full time, or at least, with at least 20 hours a week in our HACKcelerator. That must be very great. I wish I could sit on that side of the table sometimes.
No, you are doing pretty good on that side also. You don't have to worry.
You say what? Sorry.
No, I said you are doing good on the other side of the table also. Managing us, that's a very good side from you also.
You think I just should stay here?
Yeah, that's good because
Milan's a good time.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
help.
No worries, no worries. I'm not trying to compete with you guys.
Yeah, that's a very nice idea.
Cool.
If you want
Hey,
to spend the chance in anything, that's you.
oh, sorry, Matt. What were you saying?
I said I can't picture Milan working on a farm.
No, actually, see,
Let's put in the work. Let's put in the work.
Oh, dude, I've actually been doing this years back. After high school, I didn't really know what to do, so I moved to Italy and worked on a vineyard, if that counts as a farm.
No way.
No, actually, you have to think something that even we are not going to work in any farm anyway.
No, of course. I'm
We'll
just
just
joking.
make others work in a better manner. That's the only
I
thing
say
we'll
you
be
just-
doing.
You guys
Yeah,
are just
you
connecting
hire-
people.
Okay.
Which is great, though. Cool. Let me give it back to Sora from Chestream. How was your hackathon experience when you won your local hackathon? Like, how did it go down? Did you expect to actually win, or how did that work?
Like, quite frankly, that was the best hackathon our team has ever been to. Like, in terms of organizing and everything. Like, great job from Angel Hack team's Delhi team. And the overall experience was really cool. In terms of hacking, we kind of had pretty much figured out when we went to the hackathon that this is what we're going to build, and it won't take much time because we've done this plenty of times before, and we just have to spend some time on designing and getting the UI perfect this time, because that kind of matters a lot in these short burst kind of hackathons. So we got the prototype out in the first day, and the second day we worked on the design part of it. And our team also didn't sleep at the night. We were hacking all the night away. I don't think a lot of teams in the Delhi hackathon slept at all. Like it was like working 24/7. The hackathon culture in Delhi is like superb in this regards. So yeah, we built the app, and then we presented it. Presentation was good, and after the presentation, we were confident that this is the app that should win. Like, if we were judges, we would definitely select this app in an unbiased way. So so then the results came out, and we were very excited with all the prizes and all, and really excited about this opportunity to present the idea in Silicon Valley, and let's see what happens.
Awesome. Yeah, let's see what happens. But I mean, both of you guys are on an excellent path. You guys have been working very hard. Probably a couple sleepless nights as well, even though you're not in a hackathon. So again, congratulations for making it that far, and we're super excited to see where this goes with you guys. Couple more things. When you guys worked at the hackathon, how was the prototype? How did the prototype look? You said day one you focused on the back end, day two you focused on UX UI, but was it really like a prototype, or was it more like a kind of like sketch, or it was probably nothing that you could launch, right?
Like it was like almost complete app except the load balancing part. Two people could use it and still enjoy all the functionality of the first prototype. So in terms of functionality, it was pretty much complete except for a few parts. And we actually demonstrated the use case of our app in the presentation itself. Like by taking a video during the presentation, we said, okay, I just took a video, and now I am uploading it on the app. And we plugged it right into the presentation. So like yeah, it was working a functional prototype.
Awesome, cool. To give everybody here a little bit more information on how an Angel Hack hackathon works. So everybody who wants to pitch their idea that they've been working on for more than 24 hours straight, most likely sleepless, they will have to live demo their product. So we don't work with PowerPoints. There's no bullshit, no strings attached. You really have to have a fully working prototype out there. And then after this hackathon, we take the winning teams from each hackathon that we host in over 52 cities globally to participate and invite them to participate in our HACKcelerator program, where we help them transitioning this hackathon project into a viable startup with traction. And today we're showcasing 2 teams on our HACKcelerator on air that we have every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, live from our Angel Hack headquarters in San Francisco. And it's been an amazing experience so far. We are in week 9 out of week 12. If you guys want to join us further down the road, follow us on Twitter at AngelHack and tweet any questions you might have with our official hashtag HACKcelerator15. And we are more than happy to answer all of those and engage with you guys there. But yeah, thanks again, Saurav. Would you mind sharing the so you guys have a landing page, right?
Yeah, we have a landing page.
What's the landing page? Give yourself a shout out on our HACKcelerator on air.
Sorry, what's on the landing page?
Yeah, what's the URL of your landing page?
So the landing page is really awesome. So I'll just take you through it. So what happens is that landing page is a working prototype of how the app actually looks. So if you go to the landing page right now, a random video starts playing, and the user who's opening it exactly gets the idea like how the app looks. Because a lot of our users and a lot of our potential users are on non-Android platforms like iOS and different platforms. So we were really looking for a way to like make videos available for these guys. So we said, okay, we'll be launching a YouTube channel and we'll figuring out a way to stream these videos on the web page itself. So we said, okay, like we can like sort of design a marketing campaign around it. So like if someone opens the web page of Chestream, we'll play a video right on the front screen, and so that they get the idea how the app actually looks like. And apart from that, we've been getting a lot of positive reviews on the this landing page. So it's I think we did a great job there.
Cool. What's the URL? I just want to make sure that everybody who joins our HACKcelerator 15 on air this time around will be able to check out the app.
It's chestream.com. CHESTREAM.com.
Chestream.com. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Everybody out there, please check it out. Chestream.com. Follow at Chestream app, the official Twitter handle. Also, make sure to follow AngelHack at AngelHack and tweet any questions you might have either to at Chestream app or at AngelHack using the official hashtag HACKcelerator15. Thanks, Saurav. Hope you're gonna get a lot of more feedback in the next couple of days. Team MutualFarm, do you guys want to tell me a little bit more about your landing page? I remember you guys have a very high quality video on there walking us through the process. Would you mind sharing the responses so far and giving us a little background of what you guys thought when you put it together?
Yeah, means what we wanted was a really beautiful landing page, because people should not move away from it, but at the same time, it should explain what our venture was really about. So we put in some pretty cool, starting first only we put a video so that people may know what our venture is really about, means how we bring together farmer and the investor, and we try to get investors' money on the farmland. Then we also put a slide to show that how you help the farmers, what is the process about. Means there are 3 slides basically. First is the video, then second is the how you help the farmers and all that stuff, and the third is what is the actual process, means how you collect the money from the investor, then you invest in the crop, then there is a harvesting, the process, farming process is all going on, then there is harvesting, then after selling the crop you give it the profit to the investor. So all this process are in the slide. Then on the next part is about we try to take to the invest page of the farm, where the people can invest. So the second part is where you can actually visit the means we take them to the site where to the page where they can invest. So we are trying to on the landing page we are trying to bring the transition to this the next stage, means where people can actually invest on the crops. And thirdly, there are some helplines you can visit us and try to contact us. Start in initial stages we are trying to mouth to mouth marketing, means where we directly call the investors and try to get the invest. In later stages we will try because the investment money is pretty high, so that's what we are doing.
Awesome. What is the URL again?
Huh?
What is the URL? What is the link to your webpage?
MutualFarm.in.
MutualFarm.in. Everybody out there, check it out. MutualFarm.in. Make sure to follow them on Twitter at MutualFarm and give them feedback. Sign up people for the platform, share it with everybody. And if you have any questions, just tweet at MutualFarm or at AngelHack using the official hashtag HACKcelerator15. Cool. Thanks, guys. Let's take it a little bit more to the accelerator experience itself. MutualFarm, how has your experience been with the AngelHack Accelerator so far? What did you guys get out of that? How did you like it? Was it good? Was it bad? Just tell me about it.
It was awesome, really awesome, because we didn't knew much. We knew about the startup culture, but we were not that deep into it. It means we didn't knew how the actual business work. What is the process from getting from A to B and B to Z. So AngelHack really helped us learn many things. Like in marketing, what kind of tool we can use for growth hacking. Then UI, the UI part was awesome. Then Vincent, the growth hacking, the scaling part was really awesome. It's, even though it was really fast, but it was really cool. Cool session. Means then the people, the interaction on Slack is really good. Means there are many people. They actually reach out to you and try to help you post some questions. So it was pretty awesome, and it was really learning. Means really good in learning part. We learned a lot.
Cool, thank you guys. Well, we are very happy to hear that it's been a great ride for you so far, and we provide you to we try to provide you with all kinds of resources and access to mentorship as much as we can give you guys. And our team is working very hard on helping you guys out and trying to push you to the next level. And it's going to be even more intense once you guys fly down here in the last week of October, where it's really going to be 24/7 pitching, refining product, acquiring more and more users. So you should definitely be excited for that. Cool, thanks guys. Chestream, how about your experience? How did you like it so far? What was your favorite session? What's your favorite team? Just tell me a little bit about your experience in the accelerator.
So the experience so far has been really awesome. So the first most important thing that we got out of the program was that the connections, like the mentors we got introduced to. So these mentors are like really active and like young angel investors. So we got to meet a lot of interesting people through these guys. So they connected us immediately to like people who are disrupting media industry. So the kind of connections they opened for us, like to be frank, when we started this, we used to believe that like we are hackers. Okay, so we'll just sit in a room and make a really awesome app and then change the world. But that doesn't happen. Like you have to go out and sell the app and learn and implement things and do a lot of stuff. So that was a key part of learning involved there, and so the connections were really top notch and awesome. They connected us to. Second part, the speakers which you guys have, like they are like thought leaders in the industry, and we personally make sure to reach out to each and every speaker after the session to kind of engage them in a like a passive conversation. So that kind of like is another another source of inspiration and motivation to keep going. And the third question, can you repeat the third favorite team, and what was the second or third question?
No, just favorite team and like how your overall experience was pretty much. So very open.
my favorite team is like personally Code. So Code, these are just like a bunch of college dudes, and they've made like this kick-ass mobile SDK, which lets you do a lot of really cool stuff in your app. So we've been personally using Code software in our app, and like this is game-changing stuff. So if I was an angel investor, I would like definitely put all like invest in them. Like just a thought. Obviously, I would invest in Chestream first, but then I wouldn't be raising funds. So the point is, the favorite team is Code definitely, but yeah.
Awesome. See, everybody out there, this is what we just love here at AngelLake and our HACKcelerator. There's so many synergies from people from all over the world. Because again, we source our startups participating on the accelerator from over 52 countries, and we fly the top 22 teams then to Silicon Valley. But there's so much interaction on Slack virtually. People learn a lot from themselves. People like they all give each other shout outs on Twitter. They give each other feedback. They help each other on creating feedback surveys. They help each other with feedback on the MVP, potential monetization strategy. There's just so much stuff going on. And I sometimes have Sundays where we wake up to like 400 unread Slack messages, and it's just amazing to see how much stuff is going on here. So super excited to be part of the journey.
Yeah, totally.
Cool. A couple more questions. What is, and Saurav, I'm just going to start with you guys from Chestream. What is the best Chestream story in your experience so far that demonstrates why your product is important and necessary?
Okay, so really interesting question. So the most interesting story is how we got this influencer, this local celebrity on our platform. So I kind of we love watching lots of viral videos and stuff like that. So we kind of knew this local celebrity through a mutual friend. So I reached out to him and I said, okay, you have this much engagement on your YouTube and Facebook channels, right? So you are kind of a local celebrity, emerging celebrity. So I pitched him like you will be having a separate channel just about yourself in our app, which is about like whole lot of different things. So like selling him the product and then getting him on board and convincing him to be part of this revolutionary product, that was like the most exciting moment for us, and we plan to replicate that with more celebrities and more influencers as we move along the way.
Cool, awesome. MutualFarm, do you guys want to give us really quick, because we're kind of short on time, do you just want to give us really quick and a sense of what was your most interesting story or experience in your journey with MutualFarm so far that demonstrates why this product is so important?
Actually, there are many stories. Even after finishing the pitching in the Angel Hack, all our judges even told that US is the best idea they have ever heard, actually, in that year. And then after that, we went on to many investors, mainly one gold jewelry team, and after pitching our idea there, we got work from them, their projects.
That's awesome. Cool.
Milan.
Sure.
There's one thing that you should hear. It's a pretty good thing that after we attended the Angel Hack, we just went to attend another hackathon in Bangalore. Okay, and we presented our idea. We didn't win there, but actually the judge who was hearing his idea got pretty interested in us, and he just contacted us later after a few days, and he just arranged a meeting with someone he knew who is really interested in farming, and thus we got an investor just by presenting without even winning.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, there's a lot of validation going on super early at your end. I love that. So just keep pushing for bringing on more people onto the platform. All right, everybody, we have 5 minutes left for our questions on Twitter. People have been engaging with us over the last couple of hours, and I just want to start, like asking you guys those questions. Chestream, strategy when, if you plan to launch on iOS, percentage age of web hits on web so far from the iOS, especially India. Very specific question.
Very specific question. So we're working on the iOS app right now. We're using React framework to quickly ship out a functional app. We should be out within like two, three more weeks, and it should be ready. So that answers the first part. Second part, how many percentage of users are from iOS? Approximately 38% of users are visiting from iOS platform. So definitely there's a huge demand for an iOS app right now for Chestream.
Awesome. You guys will ship this before Global Demo Day?
Yeah, that's the plan, to ship it before, because a lot of people in Silicon Valley, like almost all of the investors and cool people out there, like they're all on iOS devices.
Awesome! Wow, cool. You guys are producing two platforms in less than 10 weeks. So that's definitely a game changer. Cool. Another question: which is the next celebrity you are teaming up with?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we've been reaching out to currently fashion celebrities, like these local fashion bloggers who have huge following. So the plan is to bring on board a semi-popular Delhi fashion celebrity, because fashion is something like which everyone watches, like even those who are interested in fashion, or a lot of people just watch it to watch the presenter, like the girl who is showing the video. So the target is to bring these emerging YouTubers on board. Starting with the next one is fashion.
Awesome, cool. I love really how both of your teams have, such a very forward-thinking strategy of acquiring users, signing people up to the platform, especially. So that's awesome. One more question from MutualFarm, guys. What kind of difficulties have you guys faced with getting farmers on the platform that are traditionally non-technical? So I could imagine there are a lot of farmers out there that are not very technical. How did you guys get over this, or how are you guys tackling this?
First, we were trying to target the local, means in Kerala only, so that we can communicate very efficiently with them. For example, in Attapadi, the farmers we have contacted, those are Malayalis, so we can efficiently convey them what we are intending to do, what we are, how we are going to do, how we are going to help them with the technologies and with the things, because we are intending to bring in agriculture specialists in our team. So when we rope in them, then they can give awesome input to the farmers. So this would be a great thing for them, as well as they will get the profit, and they don't have to depend on the loan and all that stuff, because we will introduce many things. For example, many of the farmers don't know about the insurance. Means they don't insure the crops, but there is a good thing that when you insure the crop, you get something around 60 to 70%, 60 to 90 maybe percent of the money you have invested on the crop back if the crop fails. So these kind of stuff. The people don't, the farmers don't know. So many more things. So we are trying to teach them this stuff, and educate them this stuff. So this all things are
Cool, perfect, awesome. Well, so what is your one last question? That's a very last question, because we're cutting it close to 11 a.m. What are you guys' first plans for the first night once you touch down here in Silicon Valley? What are you guys planning on doing, or straight to the computers?
I would like to try some American food.
You'd like to do what? Sorry.
I would like to try some American food.
we are foodies. We like food very much. So
Milan,
Yeah.
Milan, I would like to visit a bar.
You'd like to visit?
Yeah, I would like to visit a bar actually, and I would like a wingman with me who can set me up with someone.
Hey, I'm the best wingman. I'm the best
He
one.
actually is. I can.
Okay, that would be fine if you help me out.
I would love to. I would be honored.
And I'm sure Sahar will be down as well.
I'm gonna introduce you as the Mark Zuckerberg of India.
Okay, fine. Maybe
The
that's
ladies will love it.
I just wish that would come true
Milan's
also.
had experience with my wingmanship.
Yeah, we've been doing pretty well.
Okay.
Saurav, are you
for-
going to
as
join
per-
us as well?
Maybe
As
each
per us,
guy will
like-
try one of. Will you help me?
Sorry, what did you say?
No, I just said. Anyway, there's few days left with me in this, so I can try everyone one day. Each person, I will just try and find whoever is the best wingman of your team.
Oh, the competition
Okay,
now. Huh?
okay.
Yeah,
So,
if everyone is ready to accompany, then I can take anyone, everyone each day, right?
So yeah, so basically, I'll be living with you guys for the whole week. So what we're gonna do, similar to the pitch workshops we do at our hackathons, I'm gonna help you guys on how to approach a woman at a bar. Huh? How's that?
Yeah, that's cool.
oh,
we'll do a
Let's
oh my
sign up
God.
for that.
That happens after the official HACKcelerator lessons for sure.
That's fine. That's fine. I just want.
The only problem is you should not take my advice.
Or it's at your own risk. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Well, that was an awesome session. Thank you so much for sharing all this knowledge. I'm super excited to meet you guys in person. Or the whole team is super excited to meet you guys in person once you guys make it here to Silicon Valley. It's going to be intense. It's going to be 3 days straight pitching, 3 nights straight going to bars with Matt. But it's going to be a lot of fun for sure. So I'm excited for you guys to come down here. On everybody out there viewing this HACKcelerator 15 on-air session, make sure to follow us on Twitter at AngelHack to follow us on all the journeys that we have with the teams here in Silicon Valley Week or at the bar. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Tweet at us using questions using the hashtag HACKcelerator15. And make sure to tune in next Wednesday this time around at 10 a.m. Pacific time, where we show 2 more cutting-edge startups from our team before we all meet in Silicon Valley. So thank you so much. Thanks, everybody, for joining in. Thanks, MutualFarm. Thanks, Chestream. Big shout-out to you guys. You guys made it a far way, and pumped to see you guys in Silicon Valley.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, everybody. You guys are amazing. Can't wait to meet you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Yeah. We